sees. He's not as intellectual. He's not as heady about it as the King of Swords. But even the King of Swords is very much like balanced in that way. Again, with that Libra energy. So Cancer, I feel like you're gonna be. I feel like you're gonna be all right. You know what I'm gonna do for you though is I'm gonna clarify. I'm gonna take 3 cards out of my little deck here, because I don't know. Like this is just so Cancerian. Like coming forward victorious to celebrate in that 3 of Cups. You know, like if you can get out of that expectation phase, you know, like the King of Cups isn't like he's got his own full cup. He doesn't need anybody to fill it for him. You need to be coming at this from a place of having your cup full already, not an energy of lack. If you're needing more, then guess what? You're gonna keep on needing more. So you know how it works. You're smarter than that. Be better than that. Okay. But let's just see for the fun of it. Let's just see. Okay, but first, let's go. So it was 4, 10, that's 12 is 3, and 6 and 9, and 9 is 18 is 9, 9 and 3 is 12 is 3. So no matter what, we cannot get away from this High Priestess energy. Go with your gut. Go with your gut. Can't go wrong. 2 of Coins, and more of that checks and balances, juggling a lot. 3 of Swords, heartbreak. Okay, so maybe, okay. And then a 2 of Cups. Oh. Okay, so Cancer, just like always, and 5 of Cups at the bottom, sadness. Okay. Okay, now I see. I get it. You were wounded, you were hurt. A third party situation, whether it was or wasn't that, got in the way of your 11-11. And now you're trying to rebalance. You're trying to get your feet underneath you. You're trying to get your feet underneath you and make a decision. You feel like you're juggling a lot, and it's making it. You're trying to keep this relationship under your focus, but it's already hurt you, and you have things you need to focus on. You need to focus on those. Focus on those, less on the relationship. Let that be what it's going to be, because the 11-11 card wouldn't be there if it wasn't already for your higher good, but right now it's out of alignment. Either you are not aligned with that. You're in alignment. I see that you're in alignment. You're moving on victorious. Like you've got a victory waiting for you, and an 11-11 card, and you're following your intuition. Then you're not doing anything wrong. It's like Sagittarius, you know, like as long as your shit's for the higher good, then you're not in the wrong here. And I don't see this being. There's some heartbreaks surrounding this. You guys are celebrating it. You were celebrating, and everything seemed so on track, and then boom, somebody's guarded. Okay, well, you know, it's a general reading. Focus on you, Cancer. Don't worry about the details of who's hurt, who's wrong, who's right, who's to blame. Objective, honest evaluation of yourself. You know, get yourself right. Get your money right. Find your balance. You know, the new moon coming up. You've got set your intention. You and your loved ones are safe. You know, that's the message of that card, and it's important for you to remember that. You know, like this situation that you got out of, I don't feel like it was good for you. It probably was absolutely not good for you, not good for your family. Possibly your family was suffering because of you being in this relationship. Trust me, I am not judging you at all. I swear to God, it's just that resonates with me so hard that I'm I'm almost embarrassed to say it out loud, but it's the truth. It is the truth. So that's what I've got for you, Cancer, you beautiful son of a bitch. Okay, just do your Cancery thing. You know, you're expanding from within. All of us are. Cancers are really great at expanding from within. You know what we do? We molt. We step out, and we even regrow limbs. You know, that's the amazing thing about a crab. You can cut off 6 of its legs, and if it lives long enough to molt, it'll have 6 more legs right there. Just amazing. The regenerative properties, the fluid properties of a crab, of a Cancer. That's what makes us so reliable to people. They know, like underneath it all, no matter what you see on the outside, we are always whole. We're always whole. We always know that it's only a matter of time, and we will emerge, bigger, stronger, badder, with extra spikes, and we will fuck some shit up for our family and friends, and ourselves. And next we've got Capricorn, and I'm gonna see if I can't put. I'll do that thing in the comments where you can like skip from sign to sign. I'm gonna make that happen. That just seems really, really legit. Capricorn, you beautiful son of a bitch. Okay, your hard work is paying off. You've been doing some work. You've been trusting your intuition. I've never met a Capricorn that was not absolutely convinced that they were right at all turns. A self-doubting Capricorn, if you are one, go ahead and leave a comment because I have to meet you. Never met one of those. All right, 3 cards jumped out already, so we'll go ahead and take them. We've got, Judgment, 10 of Cups, 5 of Coins. Now I have to be careful. I'm just now getting, me as a Cancer, leaving a situation with a Capricorn. This one wanted to come out too. Oh, okay, 11-11. So Capricorn, you also coming out of a destined foundational blessing, 11-11. That's awesome. But let's see. Got 20, 35, 8 strength. So you. A call to resurrect as something new. 10 of Cups. I mean, 10 of Cups is pretty amazing. That's what everybody's going for. That's the 11-11 card, like that, making sense. It's not just a rainbow. It's not a castle in the sky. This is a house on the ground. This is feet on the ground, boots on the ground. Your hard work is paying off. All right, but you've got this 5 of Pentacles lingering over here. It makes me wonder what happened to that 10 of Cups. Why the resurrection is needed. What died? What was released and let go of? I'm seeing somebody. Oh, okay. So somebody. Oh, okay. Let's just. Queen of Swords, 6 of. Okay, so Capricorn, you got an awful lot of similar cards as the same meaning, I feel like, as the Cancer. Okay, but it's paying off. You might be a liar, or you might have been dealing with a liar. You've been going through a metamorphosis. Somebody's tough love bringing you back to remembering who you are and gaining your foundational stability. You walk out of a 5 of Cups into that 6 of Cups, which is exactly the same way as I described it before. And there's a little piece of paper. You are being tested. No, it's not that you're being tested. You want something that you're not ready for yet. You've been stabbed in the back, and you're trying to cut out all the bullshit. You are, you want it. You may have been, just like Cancer, you were right there with it. It was there, it was happening. And then you got a wake-up call. It's like, hey, look at the, memories of the past. You've been relying on you've been relying on family connections. This talks of siblings, talks of reminiscing happy memories. I get the vibe of kids, if like a refugee, And then the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, The Queen of Swords is their, promising manifestation. If we look at the truth, her hands were bound. This is the woman that was walking through the forest of the mind in the 8 of Swords. She cut herself free. the Ten of Swords, where she was stabbed in the back, she took, in the Nine of Swords, okay, so she took the sword, she had to take all those swords out of her back herself. She did it on her own. And now she's carrying, she kept one of the swords, the Ace of Swords, she still kept that, and that's the truth. She kept that as a souvenir to a reminder. So there's almost like a guarding and a warning against being guarded for no reason. You know, maybe using that sword and being a little overprotective, maybe breadcrumbing, you know, a warning of not being as open as you could be, you know, giving just barely what you need to. In this card, it's only 4 coins falling into this. And, yeah, but he's got 5 and... Yeah, he's got 6 coins in his hands. See, and you got this guy over here with the red slip of cloth in his pocket asking for money too, and he's being given balance. So Capricorn, I feel like the manifestation for you, you know, foundational solidarity, stability, like what you represent and what you're looking for, doesn't always come from somebody else. It doesn't come out of a relationship with somebody else. Maybe it's time for you to stand on your own 2 feet, to create your own foundation, and that's the truth that you've been looking at. You don't want to be able to be put out in the cold. You want your stability, you want your dwelling, you want your foundation made of your own. You want that to be something that you created yourself so that nobody can take that away from you. And you're not wrong for wanting that. It's okay that you want that. And if your tower moment, if what you had to release and let go of was a relationship that made you feel as though you had to justify that, then you're absolutely right for walking away and cutting it off. And even if that's something that's painful for you, there's never, time's fluid, and lessons are never absolutely concrete in the way that they're given out. Sometimes we are given repeated themes. Sometimes we're given repeated people. Sometimes we both, especially in a soulmate contract, which is what everybody's kind of going through, whether that's romantic or not, our soulmate contracts, they tend to reverberate. You know, they cause ripples and ripples and waves always end up coming back around. So, you know, if this is something, it's a hard time. Everyone that's here right now is going through a time other than something fucking awesome. Otherwise, you wouldn't be watching tarot videos. Okay, that's the way that works. There's no shame in that. There's no shame. But, you know, have faith in yourself. Believe in yourself. Keep believing. Go into Virgo. Okay, so time to give rather than take. Virgo, what are you doing? What are my virgins doing? Looking all innocent and sweet and shit. Okay, so within the energy of this next week, coming with the strength. Do you have the strength, Virgo, to give more than what you're receiving? Do you have it in you to sacrifice that feeling like you're getting something, even though you may feel like you deserve more? You know, can you give without needing to get? I feel like that's the challenge being represented by Virgo, and we get the Knight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Let me get one more, Spirit. So we got Earth energy. So time to give rather than take, and the slow moving energy of the Knight of Pentacles makes me wonder what it is that you're hoping to get that's taking so long to get to you that you feel like it's somebody's lying to create a reality for you, or you yourself. Okay, so you've got the energy of slow movement, deception, and manifestation, all sharing the same space, all in relationship to strength, purity, and inner guidance. So you're being guided. You're being guided towards stability. You know, I need to clarify. I'm going to go ahead and clarify that Seven of Swords. It's not... Because why? He's running away from the Magician. Which a Two of Swords is the gate, the doorway between the two of them. So maybe you've been manifesting something that's just taking a long time, and now you're being forced to evaluate whether you're doing it for the right reasons, or if you're doing it for the right person. Virgo, time to give rather than take. Okay, you know what? To give some benefit of the doubt, to give some faith. That's what I'm getting. Ten of Coins, Ten of Cups, Knight of Swords. That is two major completions happening there. The Ten of Coins with that Knight of Coins. So the slow motion of a legacy. Okay, so you've been waiting on an inheritance, perhaps, or you've recently come into money, a settlement, it could be, but it's moving slowly. The Ten of Cups under the deceptive energy, kind of sad. That's kind of sad energy. You may have been in the same boat with like the last Capricorn and Cancer both had Ten of Cups, and it all topsy-turvy upside down. So maybe and you found out recently that somebody was lying to you in that, and the energy of this slow moving Ten of Pentacles was you thought you were building a legacy with this person. You thought you were building a home, a legacy, and Tower moment came along, showed you, nope, not that one, not this time. And now you've got the, the Knight of Swords, to me, always comes across as I'm, never fear, I'm almost here. You know, like it's kind of chaotic, but it's coming in fast. And this is a magician. This is somebody that does manifest. So Virgo, this could be your energy. You know, like you're going to manifest it yourself. You don't need somebody else to fucking do that shit for you. That's not who you are. You don't need anybody for shit, do you, Virgo? Shit, you are the stability. You are the foundation. And there it is, Temperance. But you've been tried through all of this. You've got the same warning of patience. Oh, and there you are, being in, there's Taurus being represented by the Empress. So overall, lots of Earth energy that I'm looking at here. Temperance. So this is, you're getting stronger. That's the message for everybody. We're all learning this lesson, but the lesson that you need to learn is a little bit more patience. And to recognize that you yourself you're all four of the queens combined. Like you've got all of the spirit of, every queen that there is. The Queen of Wands, for instance, she's fun and she's sexual and she's desirable, she's spontaneous. But then there's the Queen of Cups, who's very nurturing, very emotional. She's like watching after everyone's emotions. She's the mom. And then you've got the Queen of Pentacles, or the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords, very tough love mom, but very strict in the truth, and she'd rather let you know what she's thinking, let you know the truth, than let you stumble through and fuck up on your own. And then the Queen of Pentacles is like the foundation. She has all of the motivation and spirit of the home, of the hearth. It's just very, very Taurus, very, very Earth sign, very Virgo, very Capricorn, very stable, structured, grounded energy. So you and your lesson for the and look 1, 2 for the new moon and the new month coming up, this embracing of our tower moments and learning how to spot the hermit when he's shining his light, even if that means looking in the mirror and seeing the hermit within yourself. That's your task, because you are going to be manifesting. You're the alchemist, you're the gardener, you are the mother, you are the earth mother. So those are good messages. That's good energy. Let me see. but I want to follow along. So 7 and 1 is 8, and 17 is 8 is 16 is 7, and 7 is 14 is 5, 6, 7. So 7 energies, that's the Hangman. That's the Hangman. So you are getting shown, you are being forced actually to take a different perspective than you've had before. You don't do things for people or their approval, right? Like, you are good at managing people. You are the organizer. The micromanager. Ooh, you are. Okay, I just got that. So it was, I was actually told, I was given the name Karen Karenson, who is like, she's the boss manager caller. But the reason why is because she's got like the better way, right? And even if she's right, nobody likes that person. Nobody wants to hang out with like their bitch mom. No offense to anybody. If your mom is a bitch and a nag or a Virgo, people probably don't want to hang out with her all the time. Nobody likes to be told by their friends that they're wrong. Even if I am wrong, I want my friends to have my back. If I want to hear what I did wrong in that situation, I'll I'll ask a tarot reader, or I'll call my mom, and she can tell me exactly what I did wrong, and I won't expect her to be on my side. I'll be expecting her to be the Queen of Swords, giving me the hard truth, even though it's hard to say, hurts me more than it hurts you. Next, Aquarius. Ooh, I have an Aquarius moon. I'm curious how this is going to play out. So, bring love into the situation, Aquarius. You rebel without a clue or a cause. That's what I'm getting. So, you've been bored. Ooh. Yep, there it is. Ace of Wands. You have been bored. You have been looking for a cause to get behind. Oh, have you been like scouring social media, trying to like troll hunt? Me and my brothers, sometimes we've done that before. It was actually it was fun. We would find somebody bullying somebody else, and then the three of us would just go after them. Kind of fun. Ooh, okay, interesting. Ace of Pentacles, following right alongside with that. Let's go ahead and get one more. I'm going to take that. Okay, and the Devil. Ooh, okay. The Devil's not spiritual, or it's not religious in nature, I should say. The Bible has absolutely no jurisdiction here. I mean, it does, but not in the way that you would think. So, anyway, Ace of Wands, Ace of Coins, and the Devil bring love into the situation. I feel like you are at the point in your karmic relationship where you are stagnant and you're needing to make a move. It's sexually passionate, and it offers, there's almost a promise of a foundation here. Aquarius, are you with this person for the right reasons? I'm guessing no. Either you feel that they're using you, or they feel, or that you're using them. It's become codependent. You have, maybe you're unemployed, and you also have no motivation to get employed. And so you've turned your partnership into a prison sentence. And that works both ways, Aquarius. Slippery slope. Okay, Queen of Cups under that Ace of Wands. And the purple is seeing. That's 6th chakra. Number 6 is the Lovers. It's also Gemini's card, which is another air sign. So maybe you have strong Gemini placements. We haven't done Gemini's reading yet. Can I get 2 more cards? One more time, and I'll cut the deck and take it myself. Oh, okay. Thank you, Spirit. The Fool and the 1111 Four of Wands card. Okay, so 1, 2, 15 is 6, 7, 9, and 13 is 4 is Cancer. Okay, so we've got the Chariot coming through as your Eigen card. I'm gonna go ahead. It's kind of obscure. Oh no, you're just doing what you always do, Aquarius. You're keeping yourself the rebel for the sake of being a rebel, an outcast for the sake of being outcast. Yeah, 10 of Wands over the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So it just feels to you like everything is so much work, right? So much work to evaluate your emotions. And I get it, you're an earth sign. I get it. So why is it this Tower moment is bothering you enough to show up in this reading? Because you want it. You want this 11-11. You want this foundation. The Ace of Coins with that Fool. Maybe there's a part of you, what you're trying to do is open up and be, in that moment to like really give of yourself in that way. And maybe that's super hard for you. That would make sense. That would make sense because right now your relationship is karmic, and a karmic relationship, you can turn it around. You don't absolutely have to have a Tower moment, but you will. You will. The Ace of Swords shows up. So you've got 3 out of 4 aces. I'll be surprised if I don't pull the Ace of Cups for you, because I'm getting a magician vibe off of you. You're trying to manifest this. It's something that you want, but it's something that you're not. You're being too intellectual about it. You're in your head. You're being like, well, okay, I mean, I need to trust, I need to be open, I need to give of myself, I need to allow the potential of growth, but I mean, does it make sense for me to do it this way? Or maybe I don't feel that way, but if I play my cards right, blah, 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 yada, yada. Not the way love works, buddy. It's not. You don't do that. 2 of Swords. So you're at an impasse now. And you're being made to make a choice, to act with a swiftness, to act out of, but you've got that, she's got the swords crossed over her heart for a reason. So, okay, how do I want to read this? So within the next few days, like, you need to be setting an intention. Okay, so specifically for you, you've got a Tower moment coming up. You're being given very little time. You don't have a lot of time to make this right if you plan to. The fact that you've got these aces involved tells me that the potential is there. Whoever is involved in this with you, they see through your shit. They know that you really care. They love you. They do. They're letting themselves be chained to you, and they also are wanting this 11-11 energy. Everybody's looking for that right now. We're seeking stability because the Earth's been quaking for so long now. But you aren't. Yeah, you need to come forward in balance. You're going to have to come forward correctly. You need to come correct at whoever this is, and let them know in whatever you're going. It's going to be tough. It's going to take motivation. It's going to take faith. It's going to take you being open and honest with yourself. You're going to have to honestly evaluate whether it's love or whether it's codependency. Those are all things for you to figure out. There'll be other readings where I'll be more helpful. This is more so if that resonated with you, if and I don't expect anybody to publicly claim that because I just basically called you a shitbag. I don't think you're a shitbag, but I know that's the way that it comes across because the truth is what the truth is. I can't sugarcoat it, and I'm not going to change it. But if that story, if deep down inside you know that that's your story, then what you can take away from that, and anybody that's watching that going like, oh my God, remember that we're in this 8 energy. We're being asked to do things that we're afraid to do. It all relates to the 9 energy and the Tower. Like, we're all looking at This is a collective energy surrounding the tower moments that are coming. They're a factor of life. Right now, we're learning lessons through those tower moments. This is your point here to inner guidance, Aquarius. You can search inside and look for where that hermit is. It doesn't have to hurt. It doesn't have to hurt you. It doesn't have to hurt the other person. It doesn't have to be a sudden upheaval or a shattering of foundation. If you walk away from the tower that's going to crumble, and you'll know the tower that's going to crumble because that one's not a lighthouse. The lighthouse has the hermit atop shining his light. He's guiding you into safe harbor. Remember that. Look for the hermit. You can't go wrong. If you know a Virgo, talk to a Virgo. Communication is key, Gemini. You're next. So Gemini, communication is key. Okay. And we've got that color, that 5th chakra blue, throat chakra, speaking our truth. Communication is key. Oh. That was a cool little dance the card did in midair. I like it when they flip themselves around as I'm shuffling, and then as I shuffle, I see there's a card looking right at me. I'm like, how the hell? How did that happen? Okay. Go ahead and cut, and I'll take the cards myself. Ooh. Okay. Wow. So Gemini, you are also looking at your coins. From the 5 of coins into the Ace of coins into the the Page of coins, I'm sorry. So we've got very brand new baby energy. The left out in the cold, but being presented a new opportunity outside of that. So I think you're putting yourself out in the cold, or perhaps you're separating yourself from a situation because you've realized that your truth is you need to start doing this on your own. You need to do this for yourself, and you're not used to that. You are brand new baby energy. This is a brand new baby idea, maybe, or a business venture that you're thinking about starting. But either way, it's coming about because you got left out in the cold. A change came, a tower moment came for you, and your intentions for this new moon are going to be surrounding creating your own stability. But communication is key. You're going to have to communicate to yourself and to your higher purpose and your higher self what it is that you want. You need to be very precise on the things you want. You need to keep it out of that energy of lack. 5 of swords under that 5 of coins. Okay, so this was bad. This is a fight that ended something.